Yo, yo, yo. What's good? It's your boy JB, Trap House Boxing, man. And you already know I'm back with some more of this old boxing, man. I want to talk about this Triple G versus Daniel Jacobs post-fight review. And I looked at this fight about 3 times, man. And I keep getting the same results. I made sure I watched it over and over until I came up with the same, results. So first of all, let me start by saying this, man. This fight reminds me of Danny Garcia versus Lamont Peterson. And you can understand why. Kind of remind me of that, and it reminds me of the Kovalev and Ward fight for the simple fact, because after Ward got knocked down, after Kovalev knocked Ward down, he didn't do anything else after that. And it's pretty much the same thing like with Triple G. Triple G did a little bit more, but it wasn't nothing ooh and ah. Like, I can count on 2 hands how many good clean shots that he landed if he did that after that. But with jabs. But and I can understand why a lot of Triple G, why a lot of people that don't like Triple G, I understand why. And I try to get people to understand this. It's not because of him. It's because of the fans and the people that's ride his dick and blow him up more than what he really is. Because Triple G is good, but to me he's not great. Just like Canelo, he's good, but to me he's not great. It is what it is. I'm not knocking these guys or hating on them. I see people in the comment section saying I'm stupid, saying all this other crazy shit. At the end of the day, it's my opinion, but to me, they just don't seem great to me. They good, and that's just it. There's levels to this shit, man. These guys, they can't do everything. That's why I don't label them as great. You got guys out here that can do everything. And that's why I put them on the higher level than the rest of these cats. But anyway, fuck all that. But one thing I did notice that see, Jacobs fought exactly how I told, exactly what I said he needed to do to win in my prediction video. If you don't believe me, you can go back and listen to it. I said all this. I said exactly the same way he fought is the same way I said he needed to execute the win. But he fought a good fight, man. Triple G fought a good fight. Triple G only can do what he can do, and that's it. He only got one way to fight, pretty much. It's just the way he always fight, and that's it. That's Triple G style. He don't got no other way. He can't fight off the back foot. And I noticed that Triple G, he would rather get hit in the head than get hit in the body. And I noticed every time Daniel Jacobs would mix up his combinations, go high, low, high, whatever the case may be, and he started touching that body, Triple G would back up tremendously. Like, he would back up, cover up, change his body posture. Like he trying to get away from jabs to the body and shit like that. And he would just back up like 3, 4, 5 steps back. And but if you notice when he get combos to the head released on him, he'll just cover up and stand there. He won't back up as much. And I noticed that about Triple G. He seemed like he's real tender to that body. And I just don't see how they gave Triple G this fight, man. I'm not no biased judge, or the way I view the fights. I call it how I see it for the most part. I let you know when I am being biased, because I don't have no problem with telling you that, because I don't give a damn whether you like it or not. But I'm just saying, I watched the fight over and over again, and to me, Triple G is like a 6-7 round fighter. After about the 6-7 rounds, he started gassing like Kovalev, and that's why I compare the fights. That fight is with the Andre Ward Kovalev fight too. He started gassing. His work rate goes down. His output slows down. tremendously, and he tries to stay relevant with his presence of just coming forward with pressure, but he's not letting his hands go. So the activity rate is not there, but he's just coming forward. And then a lot of times he seemed like he was just following Jacobs around. I thought Jacobs clearly outboxed him, you know, especially in the second half of the fight where he pretty much kept the fight down there in the center of the ring and just turned him in. He did what he wanted to do, pretty much. And the whole thing that I was that got me that really raised my antennas was because I never seen anybody just move around in the ring like that on Golovkin. And Daniel Jacobs did that the whole fight. Triple G could not really cut the ring off on him, and that was amazing. I think they deserve a rematch, Daniel Jacobs. I think that he got robbed. I don't normally say this, but he got robbed. And I clearly think that if he was to fight him again, he would beat Triple G easy. It'd be more like 8-4. He would beat Triple G easy. Now that he know what he's up against, and then on top of that, let me say this, man. We know Daniel Jacobs got knocked out, a few times in his career, but I think Daniel Jacobs is the type of fighter to where it depends on where his mind stayed at. Like if he is very, very confident, to the T, when he ain't got no doubt about nothing, I think Daniel Jacobs is very dangerous and he can bang and box with the best of them. But if he depends on where his mental state is, like I said, if he got some shit going on, then that depends on, whether he gonna hold up or fold up or not. And plus, sometimes Daniel Jacobs will get real, real involved with exchanges. But he did right this time. So, man, big up to Daniel Jacobs. Hey, man, big up to Triple G. Y'all fought a good fight, but I just thought Daniel Jacobs won. And the only reason why I picked, I wanted Triple G to win because I wanted to see the Canelo fight. But I really wanted Daniel Jacobs to win this fight, man. And I understand they gave Golovkin this fight for the politics with Canelo Triple G. Okay, we get it. But I ain't gonna, ride too far on this, man, because we already know what time it is. And, I want Chavez to whoop Canelo ass, but I know they're gonna rob him too. Now let's, Canelo just do his thing in there and that's it. But, you know how this shit work, man. But I ain't got too much to build on, man. That's it, man. I'm gonna get with y'all on some other shit. But it's your boy JB Trap House Boxing, man. Fuck with me, subscribe to this channel. I always tell you, man, you can listen to Donald Trump. You can goddamn tune in. Hit that subscribe button. Leave thoughts, comments about in the comment section. And I'll holler.